First and foremost, before we get started, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekah Kwadash, and double honors to those great millstone while unto his truth, and also to those elect that scattered abroad. I like to say, Shalom. Come back here today with another great, powerful lesson through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And the type of day lesson is Elon Musk gained access to federal payment system. So I like to say shalom to all our listeners and learners. Hope this will help you today and guide you back in the path of righteousness and back to your true power, which in fact is Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. So before we start today's lesson, have a quick news article here by ABC News, and it reads, it says, Treasury Department gives Elon Musk team access to federal payment system sources. Let's get a little bit more. It says the Treasury Department has given Elon Musk and representatives of his Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, team access to the vast federal payment system responsible for handling trillions of dollars in government expenditures. Multiple sources are familiar with the matter, told ABC News. The payment system, which is essentially a checkbook for the entire federal government, is closely held operation run by career officials with a limited number of people authorized to access the information given. It contains sensitive information about hundreds of millions of Americans. It says here, sensitive Democrat in a fiery news conference on Monday said that they were pulling the fire alarm to warn about the dangers posed by the DOGE and Elon Musk access to the Treasury payment system. So right here, we're saying that Elon Musk, there's reports that Elon Musk has gained access to the Treasury Department or the federal payment system. So we already know where this is leading to. So we're seeing right now that this beast system, this beast banking system, this digital society, this new payment system is coming in place right before our eyes. A new digital, programmable, also implantable society. We already know about Elon Musk came with this Neuralink. Also now, also we know that that grain of rice is right around the corner. So we already know that it's moving fast paced. And also we know that he's constantly bringing forth this new digital infrastructure, AI infrastructure, with that will be dealing with these what you call robotics. So we already know we seeing this AI take over. Now all of a sudden, what do Elon Musk have to do with the federal payment system? So this is all by design and manufactured from what the left hand side. So we already know what happened with all these different distractions that they putting in place, these so-called airplane crashes, and also they was talking about this border crisis. Now all of a sudden and this is a big deal right here, because this right here is dealing with your payment, how you buy and sell. When you go to Revelation chapter 13, this is lining up just like clockwork. So we seeing right now the DOGE, which in fact is the Department of Government Efficiency. Now they are taking over, and also they say they laid off a lot of people that was running this very short staff federal system, payment system. So we already know that they said that they was getting ready to put that, what you call that Fed now system into place and take down all these other payment system like they had, like PayPal, was Google Pay, what it was Cash App, what a Virgo, and it's a couple of other ones that they are trying to take out of place, bring forth this new system. And also this man already was talking about universal basic income. So we already know when they, right now we seeing right before our day, they constantly bringing this old system down and bringing in a new system, a new world order. We seeing this happening right before our eyes. We knowing that right now that DJ Donald Trump is only a puppet. So we seeing right now that Elon Musk is like he's just moving in warp speed. You know what I'm saying? Bringing this plan into place. We already knowing about these international bankers. This is their plan from the start to what? To see help everyone on the planet. You know what I'm saying? That's what we constantly warning you about, left and right. You know, and a lot of people still not believing it's happening right before our eyes. So this man right here has gained access to the federal payment system, you know, dealing with your buying and selling, a lot of different things, how they pay off different things in the government. So this is, you know, going into Revelation chapter 13. Also, you know, they bringing forward and all these different things about these tabs, you know what I'm saying? Now that Mexico and Canada, you know, they had shot back at DJ Donald Trump. So now it's rumors that they're going to put these tabs on hold because you know these things are not going to work. And also we seeing also there's rumors that the stock market is constantly plunging. You know, it's a lot of things that they're not putting in the news. And one thing about we know that we're coming upon a great economic collapse. This is all by design, but all by design of who? Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. We know that the so-called white man, he's not in control. The Lord is in control. We are all doing the Lord's will. There's no one that's going to escape the hands of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So we already know right now, this man Elon Musk is getting ready to bring forth the what? The mark of the beast, that MOTB, that grain of rice. And we seeing it happening right before our eyes, this new system that they're getting ready to put into play. You already have this AI system. Also, you already have these robotics going to take over all these jobs. It's going to lead to universal basic income. We're here to help you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are going to trust and lean, and it shall go into their right hand or into their forehead. That's where we at right now. These things are right before our eyes. We know that Jacob's trouble is at the door. We talk about these things left and right because they are here. And also we know about the hour of temptation, what a technology goes. So it's this new technology is getting ready to come into play. So we seeing these things are lining up just like clockwork. Treasury Department gives Elon Musk team access to federal payment system. So man, we see it right there, man. We are so very close, you know what I'm saying? This thing is almost over, you know, it's better than the end of the thing than the beginning. So now, let's get a quick precept, and I have a few videos after that. Let's go here to Job chapter 20 and verse 22. It said, in the fullness of his sufficiency, say he shall be in straits. Say every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Verse 23, and here's the point. He said, when he is about to fill his belly, said the Almighty Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So that's exactly what we're seeing right now. You know, the devil's getting ready to fill his belly, his agenda, his plan. You know, we're seeing it right now. He's rolling it out. You know, now we're seeing that Elon Musk and his representative, you know, are taking over the federal payment system. You know what I'm saying? This is all by design. And we already knowing that, you know, any given day that all hell could break loose. So right now this man is setting up this new beast system. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, you know, it's only going to lead to that grain of rice. We seeing it right before our eyes. But the Lord said when he sets it up, the Lord is going to cast the what? Let's read this once again. It says here, verse 23 says that when he is about to fill his belly, going into his agenda, his plan, it said the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So right now he's getting ready to sit down to this full buffet. You know, it's all sorts of things that he's trying to bring forth, that badge of servitude, and also to make you a petrol slave. The mental Lord, we're constantly warning you left and right. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices or what are his plans. So we seeing right now, he's getting ready to roll it out. You know what I'm saying? The devil is getting ready to come down with great wrath. We constantly sound like a broken record, but we don't give a damn because, hey, it's right before your eye. Warning before destruction. So now, let's go here to today's video. And after the video, we'll start the lesson. And I hope that you will get edified. That's one moment. Let's go here. Let's start up with this one first, and we'll roll it back. One moment.
Treasury Department's vast payment system. The move essentially puts the government's multi-trillion-dollar checkbook in the hands of the world's richest man, and his message about wasteful government spending has been clear.
Your money is being wasted, and the Department of Government Efficiency is going to fix that.
How much do you think we can rip out?
I think we can do at least $2 trillion.
The official who oversaw the federal payment system has been placed on administrative leave after he resisted giving Musk and Doge officials access to the system, which contains sensitive information about millions of Americans who receive Social Security, tax refunds, and other government payments. While Musk's team has access, it has not yet gained operational control of the system, and no government payments have been blocked. That could trigger a legal battle since the money is approved by Congress. Musk has also said he wants to get rid of the penny, noting that the 1-cent coin costs nearly 3 cents to produce.
Elon's doing a good job. He's a big cost cutter.
This weekend, Musk also taking aim at the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID, which is in charge of dispensing tens of billions of dollars in foreign aid. Musk writing USAID is a criminal organization. Time for it to die.
To be clear, in shutting down, which we're in the process of doing, shutting down USAID.
About 100 staffers were placed on leave after the agency refused to give Musk's team access to classified material. The team was eventually given that access. The Trump administration has already faced legal hurdles while pushing to gain more control of government spending. Just last week, Trump's executive action freezing federal grants and loans was blocked by the courts. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
Hey, it's Joe from Georgia. So just to let people know, if you don't know already, tomorrow's going to be a really, really bad day in the stock market. We're looking to lose trillions of dollars worth of value. Stock market futures have plummeted this evening. So in 2 weeks, Donald Trump will have removed several $1 trillion worth of value to everyone's 401k accounts and your retirement accounts. If that's what you're depending on for the future, he just probably cost you 30% of it. You're going to see a huge change in the stock market tomorrow. So don't be surprised, because the work that he's done in 2 weeks that everybody wants to brag about on his side, get yourself educated, because tomorrow is a bad day for the stock market, and it's going to affect everyone. Tariffs, they're not working. They're not going to work, and they're going to cause a lot of pain, just like Donald Trump said. It's going to be painful. Congratulations.
Okay, so my last video I said Trump really needs to watch his back, and boy does he ever. He is getting the idea now that Vance won't leave Mar-a-Lago, and he is sitting in on inappropriate meetings that he literally has no power to actually be in. In fact, he may be actually violating the Logan Act, and there could be federal charges about that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens out of that. But why does Trump have to really watch his back? Okay, it's complicated, but it's also simple. So, if Trump was the useful idiot that helped Vance get into the White House, being bought and paid for by Elon Musk and Peter Thiel in a long-term strategy that's been going on at least 10 years, if not 15, okay, then frankly, Trump is really not useful after the inauguration. He's not. And if he doesn't mind his P's and Q's, there are a whole bunch of things that could happen to him. And quite honestly, my opinion on that is that maybe it's a year, maybe it's a year and a half. But I think if he starts acting up and he gets out of hand, that maybe there's going to be a shot between his toes that may give him a heart attack or a brain aneurysm. And that's just my thought, right? But when I'm looking at this strategy, there are trillions of dollars on the line. Trillions of long-term gain for Peter Thiel and Elon Musk with Russia and China. And you need to understand, remember my former video where I said every American should understand the slogan, think crank? Yeah, CRINK. That stands for China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea, who have created an alliance for the first time since, we've seen these kind of alliances since World War II. And these are serious alliances. China and Russia held a conference last year, which I also spoke about in a former video, okay, where their goal is to create a new world order. And that means shaking up NATO and the United States and shaking up the control of the world and the amount of revenue that each country gets. And they want a bigger slice of the pie. And 180 countries actually went to that conference that are in league with them. So if you don't think this is a massive global power play, you are not paying attention. You're looking at the distraction down here with Trump and his clown car, but you're not looking at the 20,000-foot play that Elon Musk is playing along with Peter Thiel, along with Russia, along with China. These are big, big, long-term trillion-dollar plays that are being played. And that is why Trump needs to watch his back.
And the big headline out of here is that Elon Musk said that President Trump gave him the permission to end USAID. Now, this is an organization that distributes $40 billion a year in aid across the world for various charities and things like that. And he said he spoke with Trump, and Trump basically said, go ahead and gut it. We had all these reports over the weekend with Musk talking about sending his deputies into USAID, forcing people out, getting security clearances that maybe they shouldn't have. I have a letter from Senate Democrats to Marco Rubio, who are very concerned about this, asking for explanation. But that was the big thing. And then there was just a whole bunch of allegations without evidence kind of lobbed at USAID, calling it a criminal organization. Even at one point, Musk was saying that it provided funding to the Chinese lab in China, in Wuhan, where they think COVID came from, and therefore the U.S. indirectly funded the creation of COVID. Just a lot of wild stuff and a lot of wild accusations, which I will say, no evidence or real backing of what's going on here. But I think the main lesson here, guys, is a lot of interesting stuff said on this call, but we're really watching the Twitter playbook play out here. When Elon Musk took over Twitter 2.5 years ago, this fork in the road email, this idea of going...
We're still in the early hours of understanding what this means, but I think this may end up being a very big deal. Today, the Post broke news that the highest-ranking career official at Treasury, a man named David Liebrick, is leaving the U.S. government, quote, after a clash with allies of billionaire Elon Musk over access to sensitive payment systems. So Elon Musk and his team of people have reportedly been asking Treasury for access to the payment systems that the government uses to pay its bills, to pay out trillions of dollars a year across the federal government. Also, payments to businesses and individual households. So if you're a federal worker, before your paycheck hits your bank account, it goes through the system. Same thing if you get a Social Security check or a Medicare benefit. Payments to government contractors, tax refunds, grant recipients. You get the idea. This is basically the government's checkbook at the Treasury Department, how they pay for everything. It's so sensitive that only a few career officials actually have access to use this system. But according to the Post today, Elon Musk and his team have demanded access to it as well, which led to a dispute with a very high-ranking career official at Treasury who's now quit over this dispute, who's now resigned.
So now let's start today's video. Let's start today's lesson. And once again, I hope that you will get edified. So let's start here. First, and let's go to Ezekiel. Because we're seeing right now that they're putting this system into play. You know, we're on Elon Musk. What do we have to do with all this? So we seeing right now it's tying into this new system, this new beast banking system. You're dealing with your see the payment system, you know, how you are buying and selling your transaction, you know. So you're going to be going into this, barcodes, you know, is that these barcode, the QR codes. Also, it's going to be going into scanning and also surveillance, face recognition. So we seeing how this picture is lined up, digital ID. So let's start here, because it's going to be a great economic collapse. We already know it. The end of the dollar is the end of America. So we already know they get ready to crash this old system and bring forth this new system, which in fact, this new digital money, you know what I'm saying? So we right at the verge of that right now. So, hey, one thing about it that, 2025 is constantly, it's bringing it, we almost here, man. We're so very excited. I'm just in the spirit, yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, this is something, just a very quick lesson through the spirit, and just putting a few little, bringing it out just a little bit here, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Hashem Shai. It says here, Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 19, say, they shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall not be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their soul, neither fill their bowels, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity. So we coming upon this time, a great economic collapse. We know the end of the dollar is the end of America. And also we know we're coming upon this new system, this fourth industrial revolution, all these different technologies, AI, the robotics, biometrics, transhumanism. These things are coming upon us at a fast pace. So now Elon Musk has gained access. Reports are saying that he has gained access to the federal payment system. So we already knowing, once again, Revelation chapter 13, we're going to get that in a minute. We'll close out. So these things right here are coming full tuition. Right now, it's obvious and clear that we're here. And one thing about it, everyone on the planet is getting ready to be tried. It's getting ready to be a global event that you have never seen before. So one thing about it, when the money goes, all hell is getting ready to break loose. And that's exactly what they're getting ready to try to do with all these different distractions. But right now, the plan is clear. They already knowing that they're trying to bring forth this, the NWO. That's what they want, a new world order. So one thing about the new world order, what is coming is the kingdom of heaven that dwells in right. So we're not even worried about what this red devil is trying to do. He need to come on and bring it so we can get the hell out of here. Let's go here. Let's go to our last and final trip. We'll probably close out here. Let's go here to Revelation chapter 13, because this is exactly, it is shaping up just like clockwork, The men of the Lord, we constantly been warning you about it. People keep saying, this ain't going to happen, that ain't going to happen. But well, guess what? It's happening right before your eyes. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Let's see here. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 15, it said, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. It said that the image of the beast should both speak and call that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So one thing about it, we already know what is that image, this system that they're putting into place, this new world order, this new digital cashless society. Not about it, we already know about that beast, the revived Roman Empire. So one thing about it, we know that we coming upon this time to fast pace. Anyone that would not consent or submit, will be what? Put to death. So we coming upon this time, left and right. Everyone is getting ready to be tried. Everyone is getting ready to make a decision. But one thing about it that we know it's right before our eyes. So we know that we're here. Verse 16 it said, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark to charagma in their right hand or in their forehead, that Neuralink. Also that RFD microchip. So one thing about it, we seeing right now, Elon Musk has took over this federal payment system. So this right now could cause, right here is 9 times out of 10, we're measuring the time diligently, that this could cause, to cause you to come under this system very quickly, because one thing about it is controlling all of the money, how it goes in, how it goes out. So right here, let's read this once again. It said Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16 said, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, the charagma, in their right hand or in their forehead. So this technology is already here. Now everybody said right there, it said both small, great, rich and poor, free and bonded. So it's going to be what? A global event. You know what I'm saying? It's going to affect everyone, you know what I'm saying, across the board. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a world event, you know what I'm saying, across, the entire earth. You know what I'm saying? So one thing about it is that, you know what I'm saying, no one is going to escape this. You know, these things are fast approaching, right before our eyes. And one thing about it is that, it's time to pray. It's time to watch, pray. It's time to seek the Lord. Verse 17, it said, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You will not be able to buy or sell if you do not take it under the skin, or being a part of this system that they're putting into play. Elon Musk, is the man that's going to bring forth the mark of the beast, the MOTB, the RFD microchip. We already know about this Neuralink, these lying wonders. These things are already in the place. It's about to get real. Verse 18, say, here's wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 600, 666. Tri-style stigma, that badge of servitude. And one thing about it, we already knowing about in ancient time in the Roman soldier, they branded them with that tattoo, So one thing about it, so this is what this man is getting ready to do, is try to see help everyone on the planet. He's imagine a very vain thing, And one thing about it, the Lord already said that his hands would not be able to perform his enterprise. So we know we're coming very close. So, every time we watch social media, watch the news, something happening over here, something happening over there. But while you're not looking, this devil is constantly getting busy. So right now they done pulled this on you. That Elon Musk done took over the federal payment system right before your eyes. A lot of people are constantly sleeping. A lot of people still are unaware, not considering, constantly going on with their daily life. And right now they're constantly dismantling the government right before our eyes, taking out the old and bringing in the new, all by design, but by design of who? Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shad. Also, we seeing that America is slowly circling the drain. America is slowly, getting ready to come unraveled. The Lord is getting ready to destroy this place. So we are very close to that time, And once again, it's better the end of the thing than the beginning, Amen. We're so very close. So now let's get one more and we'll close out. Let's go here. That's Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 8. It said, because of unrighteous dealing to injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. That's exactly what we're seeing right now. We're seeing the Lord, we're in that transition of power. We're seeing that Esau is the end of this earth age, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So we had transition of power is taking place. We get ready to trade places. We get ready to go from rags to riches. And there, these heathen nations, and the head of these heathen nations is the so-called white man. They getting ready to go from riches to rags. You know what I'm saying? Amen. The Lord is a mighty chess player. So at verse 9, it said, why is earth and ashes proud? It said, there is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such as one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. And here's the point right here. It said, verse 10, the physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king tomorrow shall die. And who is that physician? That physician is what? Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. And that long disease is what is sin. Also what the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. And also right now, we already know right now, he's king for today. King of Babylon, walking in great pride. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, you cannot tell this man anything. DJ Donald Trump, also Elon Musk, they walk very proudly. But the Lord is getting ready to cut them off. So we're very close to these times. So the Lord said he will let until he be taken out the way. So the title of the day lesson Once again, it's Elon Musk gained access to federal payment system. So I like to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekah Kwadash. I like to say, Shalom, Shalom.